Welcome back to the Rational Football League show. Guys, my name's Emmett. That's my co-host, Brendan Ford. We are here to submit our game picks. We had a fantastic last week. I ended up going 12-2. BU went 9-5. Allowed me to gain a little bit of ground on you. I'm only a couple games behind now. I'm 62-26 on the year. You're 64-24. I'm almost there. Hopefully this week will get me over the hump. Hopefully this week will get me over the hump.
Get off the stage.
Me caught up. Oh, you. Fuck you. Just kidding. Speaking of which, guys, don't forget to play along with us. Don't sit on the sidelines. We are trying to build a community here on the RFL show. So please go down to the comment section. Tell us what you're thinking. Tell us your picks. Who's your upset? Just tell us how your day is. Whatever it is. We'd love to hear from you. We want to comment back. We want to engage with you guys. So go down there and let us know what you're thinking. With that be, let's get right into these picks. We have the Commies taking on the Eagles. Who you got?
This is somewhat of a coin toss for me because I can't believe the spread's 3.5. I feel like it would be a little bit closer. I know the Eagles are at home. Home team gets a guaranteed 3 points there, but it's gonna be a pretty close game, man. I think I'm gonna go with the home team here. It's pretty much a coin toss, like I said, for me. I think I'm gonna go Eagles just only because they're home. That's pretty much the only reason. So. Who are you taking?
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to go Eagles too. They seem to be having a good return to form this year. I think they're 7-2 on the year. The last few games really haven't been super close. They beat the crap out of Dallas. Jacksonville's only a 5-point win, but then they beat Bengals 37-17. So they've looked high. Jalen Hurts seems like he's kind of gotten back to form. They got Devontae Smith healthy again and AJ Green. Saquon Barkley's been fantastic. I'll take the Eagles in this one as well.
Nice. We got the Jags playing the Lions. I mean, I have to ask you because part of the segment, but who are you taking? I think I know your answer.
Lions.
Well, you don't believe in Mac Jones? Come on, man.
No, Lions.
You don't believe in the
Lions.
Yeah,
Lions.
Yeah, Lions too. They're up 14-point favorite here, so. Okay, well, Lions.
I think that's the biggest spread we've seen this year to date. 14 points. Before I think the largest was 10.
So. I think so. Just wait till the Bears to play the Lions, and then we'll see the spread there. That's
a college level spread. 14 points.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, who are you taking, Bears or Packers? I already know your thoughts on this.
Definitely the Packers. 100%. Yeah. I actually kicked myself in the butt. I said a couple weeks ago after the Hail Mary, I was never going to pick the Bears again, and I picked them last week thinking they'll beat the Pats. They lost the Pats. So I'm like, damn it, I should have picked the Pats. Give me the Packers. Somehow the Packers lost a point on the spread with the news of Shane Waldron getting fired. So it's kind of weird. Packers by at least 20.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Packers too. By the way, guys, if you don't know, we have a video out right now about who we believe the Bears should replace their head coach with next year. If Lewis is clearly on his way out, we give our 5 names and who we think is going to be the new head coach of the Bears. Check that out. Up next, we have the Rams taking on the Patriots. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Rams. Old Brendan would have chosen the Pats to be a little bit zesty, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Give me Rams here. They should win.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rams too. Their defensive front's been dominant. I like the matchup against the Pats. Terrible O-line. I just think it's a game the Rams get back on track with and win this one. And they kind of need to if they want to keep their NFC West playoff hopes alive. So give me the Rams in this one.
Next, we got the Browns and the Saints. Who are you picking here?
I think both teams fall out of New Orleans and into the ocean. Give me. I'll take the Saints. They just had a good game against the Falcons, so maybe that's restored a little bit of faith in the organization. The Browns, I believe, are coming off another loss. They had
a bye last week, but they lost a week before to the Chargers. I think that was their last game.
Yeah, for them, it still kind of feels like a loss anyway somehow. But yeah, so I'll take the Saints in this one again. Yeah, somehow they lost their bye. I'll take the Saints on this one.
Same here. Yeah. Give me Saints. I bet the Browns against Chargers at one time, believing the Jameis Winston, stuff, and he threw like 3 picks. And I was like, okay, I'm never picking the Browns again. So give me Saints.
Jesus. Next, we have the Vikings and Titans. The Vikings coming off a weird one. They barely beat the Jaguars. I think the final was like, what, 12-7 or something like that? 12-9?
Yeah, it was 12
or 15-12.
Something like that, I think.
Yeah, something weird. Anyway.
I think it was 12-7.
12-7, yep. Yeah, it's 12-7. So who are you taking, Vikings or Titans?
Oh, sorry. Vikings.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, I'll give me the Vikings too. It's, again, no-brainer. Tennessee seems dead in the water, and they look like they're turning their attention to the draft. Yeah. Next, we have the Ravens-Steelers.
This is where I'm going to be a little bit spicy. Give me the Steelers. They're at home. The Ravens' defense has been shaky at times. Steelers number 1 right now at AFC North, I believe. I think, yeah, because Steelers are 7-2, Ravens are 7-3. So it's literally 1 versus 2 in the North. Steelers are at home. Mexican. That's why I say it's a little bit spicy, because based off the spread, the Steelers are the underdog right now. So and they're at home. So if it was flipped, the Ravens were at home, the Steelers would be 6-point dogs, which feels crazy to say. And I think most of the money is on the Ravens, so I'm gonna fade the public. Give me Steelers.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't think it's as surprising as much as a spicy pick or a zesty pick, as you keep saying for some reason, as you think, because the Ravens have lost their last 3 matchups to the Steelers, and actually they've lost 7 of their last 8 matchups against the Steelers. Oh, so the Steelers seem to really have their number. Again, it's a game at home, and this is probably the best Steelers team that the Ravens have faced in a long time. They actually have a guy playing quarterback who can play quarterback, which is fantastic for them. And that defense is still lights out. To me, they're a top 5 unit. So I think they find a way to corral Lamar Jackson this week, put a little bit of a damper on his MVP candidacy, and I'll take the Steelers in this one as well.
Oh, Emmett with another spicy pick. I mean, okay, we're both getting spiced up. That sounds so wrong to say. All right, next we got the Colts versus the Colts and Jets. Who are you taking here?
Again, I think both teams lose. Give me the Jets. For no other reason besides I just have a little more faith in them. They're a better roster right now to me than the Colts are. I know we had some Joe Flacco mania going on early, but yeah, it's definitely faded off here. So I'll take the Jets in this one.
At one point, Joe Flacco was my favorite player. I was this close to buying his jersey, and then he just fell off. I don't know what he's doing out there right now. Give me the Jets. Probably won't even watch this game because it'd be boring. But give me Jets.
No. I think the most interesting thing that's not really being discussed about too with the Jets. I mean, I feel like I've seen a little bit of chatter on some Twitter, and especially I think a little chatter on our Discord channel. Which, by the way, guys, we have a brand new Discord channel. If you have not checked out yet, the link will be down in the description. Come join us again. We're looking to grow a community on there. We want to hear you guys' thoughts about Jets-related topics, game pick-related topics, and anything else we want to discuss. But something that we need to be discussing a little bit more, I think, or is going to get more attention, is the fact that Sauce Gardner seems to be having a really bad year this year. And I just don't think it's big.
He's holding a lot.
Yeah, it seems to kind of gone largely unnoticed, but we'll have to make a video about that at some point, kind of addressing it, because it's been a weird fall off for him. But up next, we have the Dolphins versus the Raiders.
Yeah, I mean, this should be any game played against the Raiders should almost be like a lock at this point. So, Dolphins.
Yeah, Dolphins too. Raiders have already turned their attention to the draft. Heck, the fans have already turned their attention to the draft. They already fired Luke Getsy, so it's a lost season again for the Raiders. Sorry, it's been that way since like 2002 or something like that. Mm-hmm. But give me the Dolphins in this one.
Next, we got the Seahawks versus the Niners. Who are you taking here?
I'm going to take the Niners. It's another game they have to win. They're already struggling a little bit in the division. I think they've got 1 win. Yeah, they're 1-2 in their division, but they're on a win coming over Seattle. They can't afford to lose any more ground on Arizona in this division. I'm going to take San Francisco. If I was betting, trying to beat the spread here, I would definitely take Seattle plus the points. The 49ers have not been able to manage a lead at all this year, and I think pretty much all their games, all their wins have come down to, I think it's like 3 to 7 points or less. It's outside of week 1 against the Jets. So, but just a little bit of betting advice for you if you're looking for it. So I'll take the Niners.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm taking Niners too. With McCaffrey back, the offense is fully revamp for the most part. I know Ayuk is still obviously hurt for the rest of the season, but McCaffrey's a big piece for that offense, a big piece for that team too. So Niners.
Yeah, right there with you. We're looking at the Denver Broncos or the Falcons. Ooh,
it's another coin toss for me, man. Taking a look at the past couple games, Falcons have lost tough last week, lost 3 points to the Saints. They won against the Cowboys, close game, 27-21. They beat the Bucks Thursday Night Football, 31-26. Broncos lost a close game against the Chiefs. They should have won it. Field goal got blocked, and then got blown out by the Ravens the game before. Broncos are home. This is actually a tough one. I'm gonna go Broncos. Home team. They played tough last week. Even though part of me wants to pick the Falcons, it's because they've been playing somewhat good football too. But the loss last week against the Saints, that's not a good look. Chris Olave is still out, I think. So give me Broncos.
Yeah, and especially I'm going to go Broncos as well, especially what we've seen from the teams that the Falcons have beat these last few weeks. I'm kind of less impressed with them. Having a narrow win over a Dallas team that clearly has lost its way, lost its locker room, that isn't really that impressive. And then barely being a Buccaneers team when it's your second time facing them is, again, a little more concerning to me. And Detroit-Denver as a top three, arguably the top defense in the NFL this year. Bo Nix has been playing better. Again, obviously they got blown out by Baltimore, but Baltimore is a juggernaut right now. So I'm going to take Denver in this one too, and I expect them to handle Atlanta, actually.
Okay, there we go. Next, we have America's Game of the Week. Definitely the best game this week here. Chiefs visiting the Buffalo Bills. 1.5 point spread here. Who are you taking?
I'm going to go Bills. I think this is where the Chiefs get handed their first loss. Josh Allen is an underrated story. He's been playing at an MVP level all season. Their defense has been pretty good. And I think if anyone's going to be able to break through that wall of Kansas City's defense, it's going to be Josh Allen. So and Kansas City's gotten too many good breaks. I don't think they're as good per se as their record really says it should be. They're very much a defense first team, but I was concerned they're getting Isaiah Pacheco back, I think, this week as well. So I do expect it to still be a very close game. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring one, but I think the Bills come out on top on this one.
Yeah, I've been picking the Bills all year, so I'm going to go Bills. I think this is where they go over the hump. Also, to your point about the Chiefs, they barely scraped by the Broncos last week with the blocked field goal. Broncos should have won that game. They let the Bucks hang around a little bit. They beat them 30-24 the week prior. And then they let the Raiders hang around too a little bit. They beat them 27-20. The Raiders stink. So I'm gonna go Bills here. I've been picking Bills the entire season. I'm not going to fade now. Let's go Bills. Come on, man.
Makes sense. Up next, we have the Chargers versus the Bengals.
This is a tough one, man. There's another close one. This is my gut. So tough because November Bengals is tough, bro. They've been playing so tough for the past couple weeks, but I want to believe in the Chargers defense. Like this is a game of a high-powered Bengals offense against a high-powered Chargers defense. Chargers giving up the fewest amount of points, I believe, so far this season. Fuck it. I'll go. I don't even know, man. This is so tough. This is the toughest game for me. I don't know why. I want to believe the Bengals star power, but it's the Chargers defense, man. I'm gonna go Chargers. I'm gonna go home team. I think that I'm gonna believe in the defense, and I'm gonna believe in J.K. Dobbins and the Chargers run game. And the Bengals defense is not that tough. Kind of hoping Dobbins, and I don't know if there's a committee. I probably should know, but I only see highlights and I'm watching like red zone of J.K. Dobbins just going off. So J.K. Dobbins, give me 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, a win. Give me Chargers.
Yeah, I'm actually right there with you. The Bengals have been having a decent season, but they've really struggled against tougher, more competitive teams with winning records. In the last few weeks, they've lost to the Ravens. They beat the Raiders, and then they lost to the Eagles, got blown up by the Eagles, realistically. 37-17. Before that, the previous 2 wins were against the lowly Browns and the Giants, before losing again to the Ravens, 41-38. So they really can't seem to get over this hump of good teams. And the Chargers at 6-3 clearly fall into that category of a good team. Jim Harbaugh's got the culture rocking. Justin Herbert looks like a fantastic quarterback still. Dobbins is being good. It's a team effort out there. They got a great defense. I think this is the final nail in the coffin for the Bengals season. They put them at 4-7, and they have no chance of winning the division. And I'm not sure they'd really even have a realistic chance at the wild card at that point. So give me the Chargers in this one.
Sweet. Final game, Monday Night Football. Houston Texans playing the Dallas Cowboys. The Battle of Texas. You like that? The Battle of Texas?
Yeah.
Who are you taking here?
Yeah, Houston. Houston. All day Houston. The real Texans in the league. Give me Houston. And if you need a reason, it's because Dallas sucks. They've given up on the year. They're punting. So, although hopefully we might get to see Trey Lance start.
I love to say, I think that's the most enticing headline for this week is Trey Lance going to finally play, or we're letting Cooper Rush run out there and throw like 3 picks against the Houston Texans defense. I don't know. And Nico Collins coming back, question mark. He should be playing this week too, so I guess that's a storyline. But yeah, give me the Texans here.